Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Planescape Torment. Last time we
Like my skills have increased.
we talked to Quell about Ravel, and he told us to go to the brothel, so now we get to play around here. Pretty exciting. I don't want to talk to you, brothel patron, get out of the way. Fall from grace. I'm a little concerned about what today's gonna bring, but we got to do this part of the game, so here we go. Before you is a stunning golden-haired woman, dressed in an azure and violet dress with two long, elegant wings draped across her shoulders. She is surveying the room with a slight smile. She's easily the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Greetings.
Well met, traveler. How may I help you?
You have voice acting. Did not expect that. Don't know what's up with that, but who are you?
Updated my journal.
I'm called Fall from Grace. You are new to Sigil, are you not? Yes, I am. Does it show? Not as much as you might think. You carry yourself quite well. What is this place? It's a brothel. This is the brothel of slating intellectual lusts, where we need to go, unfortunately. I take it by your question that you do not intend to partake of this establishment. Brothel of slating intellectual lusts? What kind of brothel is this? I established this brothel to give those lustful fevers that strike the mind more avenues of expression rather than the simply carnal. Much pleasure can be had in conversation engaging in the verbal arts with others. Sounds dull. That's my Morty impression. I assure it is not. Tour the brothel, see for yourselves. So this is a brothel where there's no intercourse? Only of a psychological nature. Rest assured, it's still quite stimulating. Alright, well, I'm a bit concerned about your branding, but I'm still, that is more in line with the channel's interests then, hopefully. Can I ask you some other questions? Came here looking for help. Perhaps you can help me? Help? What kind of help are you looking for? We might as well ask her this. I don't think she'll have anything. I seem to have lost my memories. In doing so, I've lost myself. You've been stricken with amnesia. How terrible. Do you have any idea how it happened? Not really. At least not that I can remember. I woke up on a slab in the mortuary, and everything before that is black. You woke in the mortuary? I think the dustman mistook me for being dead, or I was dead, or something. All I know is that I regenerate wounds quickly. I could be immortal, but I don't even know that for sure. I don't know why I'm telling her all this, but let's go. And the scars on your body? May I? Sure. She touches my scars, and the scars do look as if they would have taken several lifetimes to accumulate. They certainly do, though some are more recent. Some of these wounds would have been fatal to a normal man. What do you intend to do now? I don't really know. For the moment I'm searching for clues to who I am, what happened to me. I must say, I've never met a man who lost himself in a literal sense. Forgive me, but your condition is intriguing. It is that. If it will help, you're welcome to tour the brothel. Several of our students are well versed in the verbal arts. Perhaps some of them will be able to rekindle your memories.
Updated my
I
journal.
gotta ask you about, Ravel. I'm not going to ask her to join on my journeys, I don't think. I think that would be kind of weird and out there, and also I don't know if she would even join. But sorry about that, but anyways. I'm familiar with the name. Rumors cluster thickly about that name, and most tend to discount her as a myth. But I suspect that she did exist, and that she made quite an impression in the cage during her stay here. Why do you ask? I intend to seek her out. Truly? I find myself compelled to ask why. I need information that she has. Is this information available from no one else? I suspect that only Ravel possesses the knowledge I need.
Updated my journal.
Consider this. If Ravel does indeed exist, then she's extremely powerful and cunning. If a fraction of the stories of her activities are true, then she's a creature that has discovered new meanings of evil. The search for her is not a quest to be undertaken lightly. I realize that. Do you know anything else about Ravel? She was said to be one of the great hags of the Grey Waste, and that she was believed to possess powers and cunning far beyond those of her sisters. She came to Sigil long ago, and in addition to the evil she committed during her stay, rumor has it that her actions threatened the cage itself. Now she primarily exists only as fiction, a figure in children's stories. I imagine the Lady of Pain dealt with her as all threats to Sigil are dealt with. I kinda want to meet the Lady of Pain. Hopefully that's something we get to do at some point, but... What is the Grey Waste? A blighted plane that lies effectively between Bator and the Abyss. It is frequently a battleground in the Blood War. Oh yeah, I don't think she's anything else for us. So let's look around then, I guess. Yeah, let's enter rooms, I guess. Go around. Bed here. It's kind of odd. There's a closet. As you make the search the armoire, its handle suddenly yank out of your grasp as the drawer slams itself shut. A disdainful humph issues from the cabinet. Is the cabinet alive, or is there someone hiding in there? Hello? Hello indeed. So what have we here? A rogue after some lady's frilly undergarments, You talk? Do I? Why, yes I do. Who are you? I am Lewis, and who are you? Thoughtless, uncouth fellow rummaging around other people's things. Never mind that. What are you doing here? Oh, sir, if you must know, I am being an armoire. But why are you being an armoire in this brothel? I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire, thank you very much. It's not to watch ladies undressing, nor to have them place their soft, sweet-smelling undergarments in my drawers where they can rub against my skin. Don't like that. You are a pervert, I'm taking it. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I'm merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smells, the sensations. So all the women know about this then? Yes, they do. And they wholeheartedly approve of... Well, not with their entire hearts exactly. And while they have not spoken of their approval in my presence, since they're not exactly aware that I am an armoire, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, and so have not been able to inquire upon the matter. So, yeah, the joke here is this is a pervert. And, yeah, I'll need something for you to keep quiet about this one. I don't feel bad about blackmailing you. Very well. Posh. Open the third drawer, you scalawag. As you reach your hand in the drawer, it slams shut on your fingers with great force. Searing pain races through your hand as you withdraw your battered fingers. Haha, cretin idiot. Open the drawer, I said, and you reach in. I'm going to tell them right now. First, I will tell you this one thing. I've been popping in and out of the brothel for a good long time. I'm quite knowledgeable regarding both its occupants and their activities. I assure you that talking about me is utterly worthless. Not only will you lose me as a potential source of information, but I'll simply disappear before someone comes to investigate your claims, leaving you looking the fool. Maybe I'll just chop you up for kindling them. You will do nothing of the sort. While even the most common of men knows that one can't commit an act of violence within the brothel, will simply be cast out. And even if that were not the case, I assure you my command of the art is quite impressive. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Alright, well, that was just a giant waste of time, I guess. Are these all just like rooms? You can talk to Juliet. The dark-haired young woman is staring listlessly off into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of her green velvet gown. It's difficult to discern whether she's depressed or simply bored. Greetings. Greetings, yes. I am named Juliet. How may I? Oh, never that mind. Leave me be, please. What's wrong? Oh, nothing at all. Only that I spend my days gazing to the face of mediocrity, seeing if anything can erase its dreadful, tedious passage. Is your life so tedious? Alas, it is, dreadfully boring. These both seem kind of weird, but they're they're almost definitely the right way forward, so perhaps it could make it less boring for you, my lady? I don't know, 'tis kind of you to offer, though. I'm already with a man, sir. I do love him dearly. 'Tis just that I wish something more of our liaison. Oh, of course, you're with, you're Capulet with Montague. That's the whole joke here. Is the relationship lacking, then? Yes. I think it lacks is excitement, sir. Our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. Siblings love my siblings, and our friends think our union to be blessed by the powers themselves. All finally good, but things are going so smoothly. It is not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. You are kind of the weird one for this, but yeah, this is part of the whole joke we started with before in a previous episode. I don't know about that. Does thou not? Hast thou ever had such a courtship? 'Twould seem that thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin. It's not something I care to speak of. It's just that all my friends have such interesting relationships. One's fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one another's backs, poison, mad siblings, and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and whom the world loves. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could find some way to spice things up. I feel sorry for her lover. He doesn't know how bad he has it. Shit like this is nothing but trouble. Doesn't sound wise, Juliet. Relish what you have. I wish to experience troubles, though. I wish to experience the up and downs of courtship. But with him, no other. Such a thing is love. It can be dull as a club, and there's no use to an inspiring sensate. Do you even want to be in a relationship? It sounds like... I don't know. What did you have in mind to spice things up? I'm not sure. Some amount of danger or jealousy. Something intense. Don't have an affair. That's a bad idea. That'll actually ruin your relationship. This will potentially on another level. You know what? You're just a freak. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to be like... I'm not gonna play like the cocker, that's not the right term, but you know what I mean. Some modrons in there, that's pretty cool. Well, let's talk to Delora while I'm seeing you. Well, let's see if we can't get anything, talk to anyone sensible or useful here. This dark-haired, pale-skinned woman has a cultured, refined look about her. As she turns to you, you note that her eyes, which previously is thought to be grey, are the color of brushed steel. Greetings. Greetings, I am called Delora. May I serve you somehow? In what ways can you serve me, Delora? I am able to debate any scholarly or academic matter quite proficiently, if that is your wish. I'm also well versed in various games of strategy should you wish to play something, but I have the materials for a few such games here. Actually, can I just ask you a few questions? I'm definitely not doing number 1. I don't think 2 or 3 would be useful either. I'm willing to serve as a patron, but I have no wish to answer other questions at this time. My apologies, but I fear you'll simply have to bear with that for the time being. What's wrong? Anything I can help you with?
Updated my journal.
No, I fear not. My troubles are the matter of the heart. In time, I think all things shall be resolved. Are you certain there's nothing I could do? Certain, I'm not. My first love, Merry Man. Kind of a weird name. Possesses still the keys to my heart. As long as he has them, I shan't be free to love another. This is the cause of my melancholy. Why don't you seek him out and speak with him? I may not leave this place. The reasons why are deeply personal, not to be shared with strangers, even ones who might bestow kindness upon me. But suffice to say that I cannot seek out merry man myself. Then I'll find this merry man and speak to him on your behalf.
Updated my journal.
Where to find and speak with merry man, I would be most graceful. He's a member of the Society of Sensations. You may wish to ask for him at the Civic Fest Hall. I'll return when I find him. Farewell. Do we call it here? I think next time we could try going back to the Sense Hall and looking for this guy. I think we will call it here today just because, I don't know, I'm feeling... It's just my vibe. I feel like getting a shorter episode. Hopefully that's alright. And yeah, next time, we'll try to find Merry Man, I guess. Otherwise, we'll explore the brothel more. So look forward to that. As for now, though, we'll call it here. And as always, thank you for watching.